Gemini 3.5 Pro was supposed to be here. The date came, the date went, and again, nothing shipped. No blog post, no model card, no download. Just a blinking cursor on a page that was supposed to have a launch on it. And while that page stayed empty, half the internet filled the silence for Google. 2 million token context, a new reasoning mode, benchmark scores that would bury everything, leaked, breathless, and, here's the part nobody says out loud, completely unconfirmed. Because the actual reason the model is late is more interesting than any leak. According to Bloomberg's reporting, Google looked at its own model, decided it wasn't reliable enough, and went back to rebuild the thing from the base up. So let's do the honest version, not the hype version. What we actually know versus what people are guessing. Whether a delay this public is a red flag or the opposite of one. And what a miss like this, from a lab this big, really tells you about where the frontier is right now. Here's the map. Let's get into it. Start with the boring, load-bearing facts, because the whole take rests on them. Gemini 3.5 Pro was widely expected to land in mid-July. That target came and went with no public release. That part isn't a rumor. That's just the calendar. The reason, according to reporting from Bloomberg, is the interesting bit. Google reportedly delayed the launch after the model missed its own internal quality bar, specifically on hallucination rates and real-world reliability. Not because it lost a benchmark, because it wasn't trustworthy enough by the company's own standard. And the fix wasn't a quick patch. The reporting says the team scrapped and rebuilt the base model, the foundation the whole thing is trained on. That's not tightening a setting. That's tearing out the engine and machining a new one, which is about the most expensive decision a lab can make this late. Where does that leave it? Still in a limited enterprise preview. A few big customers get to touch it behind glass. The public doesn't. And the prediction markets, the crowd that bets real money on release dates, have quietly slid the expected window back to late July or early August, which, notice, is a guess too. So here's the honest ledger before we go anywhere near a verdict. On the known side, it's late. The reason is reliability. The base model was reportedly rebuilt. It's in private preview. On the unknown side, every number you've seen, every spec, every score, every firm date. Hold that split in your head, because almost every other video about this model is living entirely on the blank side. Quick but important, because the whole story hinges on one word, and most coverage skips it. When the reporting says the model missed its reliability bar, what does that actually mean? It's the gap between the two lines on this chart. One line is benchmark score, how it does on a clean, graded test. The other is reliability, how often it's right and how gracefully it fails when you throw messy, real work at it. Those two lines are not the same, and lately they've been drifting apart. Here's the failure mode in one picture. You ask a model something at the edge of what it knows. Instead of saying, "I'm not sure," it gives you a smooth, confident, well-written answer that happens to be invented. That's a hallucination. And the dangerous part isn't that it's wrong, it's that it's wrong while sounding completely right. On a benchmark that gets averaged away. In your actual work, that's the answer you paste in and regret. And this is the axis that's genuinely hard to push right now. Raw capability, passing the exam, writing the code, acing the puzzle, has gotten easier fast. Trustworthiness, being right consistently enough that you'd act on the output without rechecking it, has gotten harder to move, not easier. It's the difference between a model that's impressive in a demo and one you'd actually deploy. That gap is the wall. And it's the wall Google reportedly ran into. Now the take. And it cuts against the obvious one. The obvious read is, Google missed, Google's behind, panic. The more honest read is that this specific decision, holding a model back because it fails your own reliability test, is discipline, not weakness. And it's rarer than it should be. Think about the pattern we've all quietly gotten used to. A lab announces the date. The model ships on that date no matter what. The launch benchmarks look spectacular. And then, over the next few weeks, the real-world reports roll in. It hallucinates under pressure. It breaks on the boring tasks. The demo was the best it ever looked. We've seen that movie a lot. Against that backdrop, we held it because it wasn't good enough yet is a genuinely trustworthy signal. In a stretch where launches are rushed and benchmarks are gamed, a lab eating the embarrassment of a public miss, rather than shipping a model it knows hallucinates too much, is telling you something real about its priorities. And reliability is exactly the axis that matters for the way people actually use these models now. Not can it ace one exam question. Can you hand it a real task and trust the output without rechecking every line? That's the boring metric that decides whether a model is a tool or a toy. And it's the metric Google reportedly refused to fake. So on the narrow question, was holding the model the right call? The answer is yes, clearly. Shipping something you know fails your own bar just to hit a date would be worse. Full stop. But, and this is where most takes get lazy, holding it was right does not mean the delay is nothing. There's an asterisk, and it matters.
Before that asterisk, let's do the thing none of the leak videos will. Put the claims side by side with the receipts and see what actually survives. Left column, what the leaks say. Right column, what a primary source confirms. Let's run it. Claim 1, a 2 million token context window. Where's the source? A rumor roundup citing another rumor roundup. Confirmed by a model card or an official doc? No. So it goes in the right column as unconfirmed. Not false, just unproven. Could be real, could be a number someone typed. Claim 2, a brand new reasoning mode. Same trace. It shows up in leak posts. It does not show up in anything Google has actually published. Unconfirmed. Notice a rhythm forming here. Claim 3, the headline benchmark scores, the ones in every thumbnail. Not only unconfirmed, they sit next to reporting that the model missed its maker's own internal reliability bar. You can't simultaneously believe the leaked scores are gospel and that the lab pulled the model for being unreliable. One of those is wrong, and the sourced one wins. So here's the audit, top to bottom. The confirmed column has 3 things. It's late, reliability was the stated reason, and the base model was reportedly rebuilt. The leaked column, every spec, every score, is a full wall of unconfirmed. That's the actual state of knowledge. Anyone selling you the left column as fact is selling you a guess with confidence painted on it. And confidence is the cheapest thing on the internet.
Now the asterisk, because giving Google credit for discipline is not the same as pretending nothing happened. Look at the shape of the event, not the spin. A publicly telegraphed target. A missed date. A base model reportedly rebuilt this late in the cycle. That sequence isn't a scheduling hiccup. That's a lab discovering, near the finish line, that its foundation wasn't solid enough and having to go back and re-pour it. And it's not happening in a vacuum. While this one model sits in preview, rival labs are shipping real, downloadable, model-carded releases every few weeks. Some of them good, some of them rushed, but shipping. When your competitors are iterating in public and your flagship is stuck being rebuilt behind glass, we have high standards and we hit a wall. Can be the exact same event wearing 2 different outfits. Both of these are true at once, and holding both is the whole point of this channel. Holding the model was the right call, yes. And needing to hold it, this publicly, this late, is a real signal that the frontier is getting genuinely hard to push. Reliability is where models stop looking magic and start looking like engineering, and engineering is where the easy gains run out. A rebuilt base model says Google hit that part harder than it wanted to. So the leak channels have it exactly backwards. They're treating the specs as the story and the delay as an inconvenient gap between videos. It's the reverse. The specs are noise until there's a model card. The delay, the visible, expensive, admitted miss, is the actual data point. That's the thing worth reading.
Here's where the take could be wrong, said plainly, because a verdict without its own caveats is just a different flavor of hype. 3 things could flip this read, and it's worth naming them. 1. The model could launch any day, clear its reliability bar cleanly, and be excellent. If it does, the delay reframes instantly from warning sign to worth the wait, and the honest move then is a day 1 review that actually tests whether it earned the extra time. A good enough launch retroactively justifies a lot of slipping. 2. The internal details here are reported, not published. The missed its own bar, rebuilt the base model story comes from journalism, not from a Google statement. It's credible reporting from a serious outlet, but it is not the company on record, and we should hold it exactly that loosely. If the real story is more mundane, the signal is weaker. And 3, for a lot of real users, the current Gemini models already handle most of what they need. There's a version of this where 3.5 is a marketing milestone more than a capability cliff, and the delay barely touches anyone's actual workflow. The reliability wall is real for the lab. It may be nearly invisible to you. If your day runs fine on what's already shipped, a delayed number is a headline, not a problem. And it's worth keeping that perspective while everyone else treats it like an emergency. Keep all 3 live. This isn't a doom call,
and it isn't a victory lap. It's a reading of a signal held at the confidence the evidence actually supports, which is exactly the discipline we're crediting Google for in the first place. Zoom out to the one idea worth carrying out of this. The interesting frontier right now isn't raw capability, it's reliability. Getting a model to be trustworthy enough, consistently enough, that you'd hand it real work unsupervised. That's the wall everyone's hitting, and it's a harder wall than the benchmark charts make it look. And a public delay is one of the few honest signals you get about that wall. When a lab this large eats a visible miss rather than ship past its own reliability bar, that tells you two things at once. The bar is real to them, and the wall is real enough to stop them. Both of those are more useful than any leaked benchmark score, because you can actually trust them. So the final verdict, both halves, no hedging past what's earned. Holding the model back was the right call, full stop, and more labs should do it. And this particular delay is still telling you something real, that the frontier is getting hard exactly where it matters most, and that even the biggest labs are now bottlenecked on trust, not on flash. Quick loop back through it. 1. The confirmed facts are narrow. It's late, reliability was the reason, the base model was reportedly rebuilt, everything else is unconfirmed. 2. Holding a model that fails your own reliability bar is discipline and worth real credit. 3. But a public target, a miss, and a rebuild this late is a genuine signal that the frontier is getting hard. 4. The leaked specs are noise until there's a model card. The delay is the actual data. Read the delay, not the leaks. Judge the model when it actually ships and carries a model card. But the wall it ran into, you can read that today, and it's the more important story either way. If the honest read is what you're here for, the version that gives credit and still tells you the hard part, that's the whole channel. Subscribe and stay in the loop, and the moment 3.5 actually ships, we'll run it against the exact bar it was delayed for. See you in the next one.